Hello and welcome. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is episode 12 of Let's Play the Old Gods West African Pagan playthrough. So, where we left off last was on patch 1.10, and now we're playing on patch 1.101. So all kinds of stuff has changed. We have the ability to raid. Yay! I thought that they should be allowed to do that, and so let's go do that. No longer shall we just sit and wait and do nothing. Henceforth we shall raid and just piss this guy off. Every single chance that I get, I'm going to attack him, take his stuff. Now he is a club-footed 19-year-old boy, currently plotting to murder him. I have a couple of backers, not many, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll actually get the support that we need. Well, that's good enough. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. One of the things I commented on in the patch notes video was that there was a bug with Gavelkind succession, and sometimes your primary heir would not inherit the capital. And I complained about how that happened in this playthrough, but there was a weird mistake that actually happened somehow with the video encoding, and I had to delete episode 12, and this is my third time trying to record it actually. So my character is not dead yet, which means that that stuff I talked about hasn't even happened. So I'm going to go ahead and flag them as raiders and then move forward with the 1600, start sieging this. Now, sieging a neighbor is a little bit different when you're playing as a non-Norse character. We can only siege the counties that border our realm. So that would be Udain and Taghaza. Go ahead and flag them as well. Probably best, really, to just flag them all, send them over. And what to do with all this money? I do think castle towns would be a good thing to upgrade. Now, before we can actually get to any of this loot, all 5.4 of it, ugh, it's nothing compared to a Viking. We have to sack the castle because it's all protected by the loot bar. So, oh, I'm wounded. Huh. How'd that happen? I'm possessed and wounded. I'm gonna die so soon. I bet I die like right now. Cue the death. Ready? Bum ba da dum bum. However that song goes, I'm about to die. Ready? Go. Go. Oh, we've dragged a 29-year-old girl out of her dungeon. Can we ransom her? You don't want to ransom her? Well, then she's going to become my slave. Ah. Okay, I'm going to leave 500 men behind to loot that county, and then I'm going to go sack this one. Now, here's the thing. So, you're able to draw loot from the counties that border your realm, but you can still raid these castles by actually sacking them. You'll still get gold upon taking the castle. So it's still, we can go a little bit further, but what I want to do is instead of just waiting until this realm implodes, I'm going to just burn all of his buildings down as far north as it'll let me go. And when he finally responds, I'm going to retreat to our territory and then use all of the pagan, West African pagan defensive bonuses to kick his ass. That's my plan, at least. We'll see how well that works out for us. This granddaughter needs an educator, so let's use her for some opinion. Give her brilliant strategist. I think I'll do this mayor. He's only at 10. He's a gray eminence, so he'll give a pretty good education if I actually leave her there for that long. I'm gonna die. Ready? Ready, ready, ready? Here we go. I'm gonna die. One thing that's kind of neat too with the Gavelkind succession change is you can actually see the titles that he'll inherit, and the best way to do that is you go to grant landed title. This only works on your primary heir, where it says Sheikdom of Ghana and Sheikdom of Gurma. Those are the two titles that he's going to inherit, and that's the reason why that's all I can give to him. I can't give him any of the others because they've disabled the ability to stockpile. So I know that I'm going to get Ghana and Gurma, so I'm going to start prioritizing upgrading these ones. This requires castle walls level 1, so let's build some castle walls. We are still drawing a very, very small amount of loot from this county. Still don't really see any kind of response from our neighbor. And we're not getting any people to help us kill him. So I think what I'm going to do is actually change gears. And instead of killing him, one thing I noticed is that he's got 2 boys, right? He's got he's got 1 child here, and then he's got a brother. And if we look at the inheritance, it's Al-Qasim, which is his son, and then after that is Abadin ibn Al-Qasim. So this guy. And after him is this Prince Misagenes, right? So he's 3rd in line to inherit, and this character sucks. He's envious, slothful, cruel, gluttonous. Like and he's got no diplomacy. I want this guy in power because he'll piss all of his vassals off. So I want to start murdering his siblings so that we can. Let's start with his primary heir. Let's see if anyone wants this heir dead. Like, say, the women who want their kids in power. And I found the fastest way to invite to plot is not to click them, because then the thing goes away. But with the new keyboard shortcuts enhancement, if you go down, you right click, click, left click, and then press Z. It's much quicker. It's not an invite all to plot, but it's good. It's pretty quick. Only 2 people though. Do we want to spend 100 gold on culture? No. We're only going to end up with a very small amount of plot power, so let's give up on that one. Instead, I'll focus on maybe the 2nd kid. Maybe they want this one dead. Maybe, just maybe. That's my hope. Nope, it's the same 2 people. Okay. Any chance I can bribe the spy master? That's +1, +1, -3. It's not really likely. Although, actually, amoral, his opinion of Prince Abin is positive, meaning that he doesn't like his liege, and his opinion of me is negative, meaning that if I bribe him above, I might be able to make this happen. Now will you support me? Wonderful. Perfect, perfect. Okay, we might be able to use him to kill most of those characters. That could be good. Come, my spy master friend. 127% plot power should be sufficient. I swear he's I mean, I know he has a lot of men. There, yep, he's responding. He only has 26,000 troops at his disposal, but it's quite a few. And I'm gonna die, like, right now. 71 years old with a wound. Cannot last much longer. Dragged another man out, and we got 8 gold for sieging that. That's nice. Convert to Shia Islam. Why do I have the ability to do that? Oh, I have a spouse. That's right. I don't really want to become a Muslim. I wonder if I did do that, would the borders and everything change? Probably. Young little Berber woman. She's not very happy with me. Doesn't matter. I am arbitrary after all, right? I could not care less. Let's see, what was I just thinking of doing? I wanted to upgrade something else. I'm going to die soon, I just know it. Oh, there he comes. 13,000 men arriving in 12 days. Awesome. And I am out of position. Oops. This may not have been a good idea. Okay. When picking fights with neighbors who have lots and lots of men, I may have been better off putting a scout troop ahead. If I allow the combat to happen, it's going to take at least like 3 to 5 days to flee, and that many troops is going to slaughter this army. So these guys, none of them can even get away. I can't escape at all. I might even lose my retinue. Unless we have an organizer. I don't think I do. I don't think anyone in my realm is an organizer. If we could just fight in my own territory, we'd be slightly better off, but not nearly enough, I think. Alright, well in this case then, I'm just going to disband. We're going to lose half of the troops, and we're going to lose the retinue. I'll try to salvage the retinue. But the retinue is not very expensive. No, it's dead. It's gone. It's gone. It's dead. Look at that, he's suffering attrition. Ah, that's funny. He's losing 6.8% per month, and it's going to take him until June 21st. That's 2 months. He's going to lose some of his men. He's going to lose more men than I lost. So that's reassuring. This is a duke, so he'd cost a lot to bribe. Maybe this character, he's not landed. There we go. That should be enough, hopefully, to tip the balance. 153% plot power. Come on, guys. Murder. Okay. Well, it's at least more eventful than before. Instead of doing the whole monotone, not really doing much, waiting around for 50 years type thing. Oh, my daughter-in-law is trying to murder me. Stop that. Just don't do that, please. It's not very nice of you. Yes, you were obviously misdirected. Okay, sure, we'll upgrade that too. Managed to sow distrust between Wadi something or other. Okay. Now he's only, the patch made it so that this improved diplomatic relations is basically twice as likely. 85% per year, in fact, with this character. So really, really high. But, I don't know. Everyone seems to like me pretty well right now, so I do think I'm going to keep on trying to sow dissent up here. This character has an opinion of 30. His primary title is the Emirate. His capital is here, though, so let's send our guy there. There's no sub-vassals, so he should target the right person, although he's incapable. And 57. So he's going to die right away. Damn. Could have been an opportunity. Come on, people. Why don't you want to help murder the Caliph? Yeah, Caliph. My arbitrariness has cost me coins. Might as well build that, why not? Couldn't hurt. How are we doing on technology? I do think I want popular customs. And cultural flexibility. We don't have any cavalry. Not really. Very, very few. And why are we paying attention to Abedin, chief of the Canaries? Oh, that's right, I was trying to murder this guy. I could always change it up and try to kill him. Let's do this. I'm gonna... When did that happen? Where did all my backers go? You little bastards. How dare you stop supporting me? Maybe the plot was revealed and the Caliph told them to stop supporting it? Something like that? Could have been it. We'll just pull him back in. When they do want him dead. Yeah. So, another education. I'm surprised I am not dead. I am really shocked, truly. Sure, we'll make this guy like us. And I have another granddaughter. My God, the family's getting quite large. We could switch over to ultimogenitor. Succession law is the opposite of the far more common primogenitor. With ultimogenitor, the youngest child inherits, meaning all of the land would go to this character. We could keep it all together, but I would lose the Gavelkind succession bonus of +1, so the domain limit, I'd have to get rid of some territory. That actually would be a really good way to keep this realm together. I don't really understand why I'm allowed to have this change. I was under the impression that all of the pagan faiths were restricted to Gavelkind succession. It says right there, rulers are limited to Gavelkind succession. Let's do it anyway. So now we have unlanded sons. our limit has actually gone down by 2. Why did it go down by 2? It was telling me I only had +1 from that. Oh well. Still, our son will get more land. He's outraged. Okay, so what can we do? I probably want to get rid of the territories that make the least income, so we'll press U to look at it by income. And then between U and E, I can pretty easily see. Okay, so this county here makes very little. These two... I think I'll probably get rid of this one. Let's, are we losing prestige for not having unleaded sons? Yeah, wow, minus 0.6 prestige per month. So let's go ahead and land them. Here, you can have a title. I'll give you Ulata. Okay, and at the same time I want to get rid of probably just one more. Go with my firstborn son. He can have this county here, whatever that one's called. Gurma. Now we're beneath the limit. We're still losing 1.2 prestige, 1.6, excuse me, prestige per month for having landless sons. So I might consider giving away more land, but probably not. I'll also use him to improve relations with our vassals again. And watch this, I'm gonna die. Ready? Here I go. Nope, apparently not. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this one up here. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon.